We've all been there. It's Friday night, you've got your popcorn ready, you're comfortable on the couch, and you open Netflix or HBO Max. You scroll, and scroll, and scroll some more, watching trailers, reading descriptions, checking Rotten Tomatoes scores. An hour passes, your food is cold, your excitement is gone, and you still haven't picked a movie. Why does this happen? Because everything on the screen feels pre-made. It's someone else's story, someone else's vision, and frankly, you feel like you've seen it all before. But what if I told you that in the very near future, the concept of searching for a movie will be as outdated as renting a VHS tape from Blockbuster? What if I told you that the era of pre-recorded entertainment is coming to an end? We are moving rapidly toward a world where movies are not watched, they are generated. Welcome to the era of personalized instant cinema, a world where you are not just the audience, you are the director, the lead actor, and the creative god of your own universe. Let's try a thought experiment. Close your eyes for a second and imagine it's the year 2035. You are sitting in front of your smart wall. You don't pick up a remote to browse a library of existing films. Instead, you speak a simple command to the room. You say, AI, make me an action movie. I want to be the hero. The villain, make it my boss, Mr. Henderson. And for the location, let's go with a cyberpunk version of New York City in the year 2050. In milliseconds, the artificial intelligence in your home scans your biometric data. It knows your face, your voice, your micro-expressions. It generates a hyper-realistic 3D avatar of you, but you look cooler, stronger, more heroic. Then it pulls data on your boss, maybe from a photo you have on your phone or LinkedIn. Suddenly, your boring manager from the office is transformed into a cybernetic warlord with a robotic arm, controlling the city's supply chain from a floating fortress above the Hudson River. The movie starts immediately. This isn't a cartoon. This isn't a deep fake overlay that looks glitchy. It is a fully rendered, physics-accurate 4K blockbuster. You see yourself jumping between flying cars in Times Square, dodging neon lasers and saving Manhattan. And here is the most mind-blowing part. No one else in the world will ever see this movie. It was made only for you, for right now, based on your exact mood. This sounds like magic, doesn't it? But the technology to make this happen is already here. It is just converging. We are talking about the combination of three major technologies that are exploding right now. First, we have generative scripting. Right now, large language models can write a screenplay in seconds. They understand story structure, the inciting incident, the rising action, the climax, the resolution. But in the future, they will know you. The AI will know that you love plot twists, so it will add a betrayal in the second act. It knows you hate sad endings, so it ensures the hero wins. It writes the perfect story for your specific brain chemistry. Second, we have neural rendering. Forget standard CGI that takes months to render. We are moving towards real-time neural rendering. This is AI that understands physics. It knows how light bounces off skin, how rain looks on a dusty Brooklyn street, how an explosion feels. It generates 60 frames per second instantly, indistinguishable from reality. And third, and perhaps most terrifying, is biometric feedback. Imagine watching this AI movie while wearing an Apple Watch or smart glasses. The device monitors your heart rate and your pupil dilation. If the movie gets a little too boring, the AI detects your heart rate dropping and instantly throws in a car chase to wake you up. If you get too scared, it introduces a comic relief character to lower the tension. The movie literally edits itself in real time based on your biological reactions. Think about the implications of this. It completely changes the definition of entertainment. You never have to watch a bad ending again. Remember how disappointed everyone was with the final season of Game of Thrones? In this future, that disappointment doesn't exist. You simply tell your TV, remake the final season, but this time make Jon Snow fight the dragon, and boom, it happens right before your eyes. Family movie nights will change forever. We all know the struggle of picking a movie that the kids, the parents, and the grandparents all like. In the future, you won't argue, you'll just mash it up. Dad wants a Western, mom wants a rom-com, the kid wants dinosaurs. The AI creates a romantic cowboy dinosaur adventure that perfectly blends all three genres into a coherent story. But it goes deeper than just fun. This could be the ultimate form of therapy. You could ask the AI to generate a movie where you get to have one last conversation with a loved one who passed away. You could simulate a scenario where you conquer your biggest fear, like public speaking or heights, in a safe, virtual movie environment. The line between entertainment, memory, and therapy will blur completely. So where does this leave Hollywood? What happens to the superstars? Do actors become obsolete? Not necessarily, but the business model will shatter. Instead of acting in 1 or 2 movies a year, actors might license their digital likeness. You might pay an extra $5 to have the AI cast a digital version of Tom Cruise or Zendaya as your sidekick in your custom movie. The actor gets paid royalties without ever stepping on a set. However, we have to talk about the dark side. There is a risk of losing our shared culture. Movies and TV shows are currently a communal experience. We watch a show and then we go to work or school and talk about it by the water cooler. We bond over shared stories. But if everyone is living in their own personalized fantasy bubble, watching movies that no one else can see, what happens to that connection? Do we become isolated in our own perfect digital worlds? The on-demand blockbuster is coming, whether we're ready or not. It will start slowly with short generated clips, then personalized episodes, and finally, full immersive worlds. The barrier between dreaming a story and watching it is about to vanish. So, get your ideas ready. In the year 2030, you won't just be a subscriber paying a monthly fee. You will be the creator. The only limit will be your own imagination. The question is, when you have the power to create anything, what story will you choose to tell?